Hello and welcome, I'm DDF RACER, and today we're going live again for the second time in 12 hours, because it's the second part of the DDF RACER 10,000 subscribers special community event. And if I sound like I'm talking a little bit more quietly than normal, then there's a good reason for that. It's because it's 5:55 AM in the morning here in Brisbane, Australia, and if you're awake earlier than your 2.5-year-old daughter, then you know that you're up early in the morning. So I'm trying not to wake her up, and I'm also trying not to bring my voice in too quickly, because then it's just gonna destroy itself. I am very tired. I didn't get much sleep last night. I was just too excited. No, I stayed up way too late. I should get to bed straight away as soon as the first race finishes, and then come back for the second race nice and refreshed. But you know how it is. You just stay up late, and then you get 4 hours sleep, and then you're back into it again on YouTube. So I apologise in advance. I've had my coffee. I didn't have time to have a breakfast. Maybe if I don't qualify in the practice session, I can have my cheese and bacon roll or whatever that is and spend the 10 minutes of qualifying just having a chomp on that. But no, it is great to be back again, and it's great to be racing with the rest of the community here in Race Room in the Volvo 240T at the Decralausitz ring. We did it before, and we're going to do it all over again. It's an exact carbon copy, like literally exactly the same server settings, exactly the same. Here we go. So in about 5 minutes time the server will go live. We have a 20-minute practice session, a 10-minute qualifying session, 5-minute warm-up, and a 1 hour 23-minute race, of which I hope a few people turn up for, because we've only got 5 minutes to go, and we have 6 people, including myself, in the Discord server. We got 12 for race 1. Hopefully the numbers aren't too thin on the ground. I do realise I've scheduled this right in the middle of the European summertime, so you know, Ollie can't make it, Potato can't make it, there's a few people who can't make it, but we'll see. Hopefully we get some numbers on the grid, otherwise it might be a pretty spread out race. We might have a few safety cars to bunch things up again. Mark's here as well. Oh, hey Danny, good to see you. Hey Sean, hey JD. Kieran Hawkins, always start from the back. Yes, always start from the back. That is true. There is a vote happening in the chat right now. You can see it on the top of the screen right here. It's also above you or below you, or if it is on your device. You can decide on whether I take part in qualifying or not, whether I try and set a lap and go for pole, or whether I don't set a lap and start from the back. I mean, we'll see how we go. Tobias has just joined the chat. Oh no, we're all going to be demoted to second place now. Obviously, if you don't want to have any spoilers for race 1 because you've not seen it yet and you want to watch it, turn your headphones off or turn your speakers off right now in 3, 2, 1. Okay, spoilers incoming. Tobias won race 1 after an epic battle, strategic battle with myself and Brody as well. And he didn't get any sleep, and he said he was going to get some sleep and see if he could come back for race 2. So apparently, he's back, so I'm guessing that it's going to be a battle for second place again. And hopefully he got some sleep, he's not too tired. Anyway, that is that. So let's just run through the proceedings. Safety cars are enabled, damage is unlimited, fuel usage is set to time 3, and tyres is normal, but you're probably going to need a set of tyres throughout the course of this race because they're going to burn themselves up into pieces. Anyway, let's switch it over to Race Room and let's get ready to go onto the server. And again, thank you everybody for tuning in, wherever you are, whatever time it is. It's great to have you. 10,000 subscribers. I know it happened a few weeks ago now, but it's just ridiculous, that number. It really is. I can't get over the fact that the channel is in 5-digit figures. And I know it's just a number. At the end of the day, it's just an arbitrary figure and a milestone that doesn't really do anything. It doesn't enable any extra features on YouTube as far as I'm aware. It doesn't automatically catapult me into a next category. It's just one of those numbers that's like, wow, okay, 10,000. Didn't think I was going to get that. But here we are, so thank you very much to everyone who's ever supported me over the years. He says at 6 AM on a Sunday. It's worth it. It's all worth it. Max Vari, hello, good to see you. Let's bring in the comms, and let's wait for the server to go live. Hey everybody.
Hey Dan.
Peter K.
Hey Dan.
Hello.
Guten Morgen.
It's too early for this. Not enough coffee in the world right now. And you know something's wrong when you're awake earlier than your 2.5-year-old daughter in the morning. Server should be going live any minute now. Password is available on the 10k event info channel on Discord, or if you've registered through Just Race, you can join it through Just Race.
Yep.
And for those who weren't here for race 1, it's some nice strategic battles in terms of tyres and strategies throughout the race. It was good fun. Really close battles and really close racing as well. And if your pace isn't too good in terms of one lap, don't worry, because it is hard to keep that consistent. I know, George, you were saying you were struggling for pace, but I wouldn't worry too much about that, mate, because it's... You'll see. You'll see in a few minutes.
It's my competitive side coming out, I'm sure.
Hey, Zero, good to see you.
But everyone's going for like a 5-stop strategy, right?
I think you definitely need one stop, that's for sure. In the first race, Tobias didn't change tyres and I think ran softs for the whole race. Got down to like 0% on the front right at the end. Was kind of slow, but still managed to keep it on the road and do alright. I changed just the fronts. I think Brody changed all 4. And then there was a late safety car with like 15-20 minutes to go. Rokas came in and changed all 4 tyres again, went to the back and still came through to finishing 4th. So pretty much any strategy works really. Everybody converged on the same point by the end. So whatever works for you really.
Did you run softs or hards though, Dan?
I ran softs and changed just the front at the stop for a new set of softs.
Okay.
I think a few people ran the hard tyres. I think, Andy, did you run the hard tyres? And it didn't really work for you.
Yeah, it was basically just a moving sort of brick on the track.
I think hards are basically a second a lap slower.
Alright, server is now live, by the way, if you're not already in there.
Better refresh.
Oh, I will do, Ricky. Always do. Always do. Hey, it must be really early in the morning for you. Wow. Oh wow, this is becoming quite the stacked grid. We've got Sven, we've got Tobias, we've got Matt.
Yeah, amazing.
Don't worry about me, I've got VR on again, so I'm going to be atrocious.
Oh. If by atrocious you mean only 2/10 off the pace, then on the pace.
I just spun.
By the way, everybody check the pit exit. Was a bit surprising for me the first time.
Oh, it's a bit of a long one, isn't it?
Yeah. Really easy to yeah, really easy to disable the pit limiter too early.
You get very impatient.
Yeah, this is not the circuit that you want to get a drive-through on, that's for sure. Oh, thanks for coming back for race 2, by the way, Matty. I'll try not run into the back of your car again this time, mate.
Revenge!
Yeah, probably.
That made me laugh out loud. Dan shit himself.
Alright, let's get that music paused and let's get on to the session. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got 10 people in the server so far. If you want to join last minute, you can. The links to everything you need are down in the video description below. No registration required, so you can join at any time before the end of qualifying. Server password is available on my Discord server as well. Make sure you're in the voice comms to hear any potential safety cards. And
Is anyone else running the manual transmission paddle shifting style today like I am?
I'm doing paddle shift with auto clutch.
Maybe I should.
there we go. H pattern for me, so it is a bit faster. but there's also the potential to misshift and crunch the gears, so, you know, swings and roundabouts.
The gearbox does get damage.
Yes, it does.
Found out the hard way.
How many gearboxes did you get through in practice again, George?
Well, in the limited practice I did, I think one lasted about 10 laps, so, or 15 laps maybe, so... And crew chief was not happy.
Oof. Okay, so fixed setup for these cars. You can change the brake bias and the brake pressure, which is what I've done.
My gearbox was, I think, on like 40-45% yesterday, but thanks to limited damage, it didn't play up.
So that's what we're
Certainly
dealing
makes
with.
a nasty noise though, doesn't it?
Okay, Dan, 15 minutes left. That's
Let's get out
15
on the
minutes.
session. Do some practice. Don't forget to get your votes in qualifying, by the way. Whether I should take to the track in the 10-minute session set time or start from the back. Currently the vote is 58% in favour of starting from the back. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. If I could vote, I would say start from the back, but don't let me influence it. That's not proper democracy then, really, is it? Okay. There we go, car is started, first gear, pit limiter on.
Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour.
And let's go!
Hello!
Hey, Sean, hey.
Hey Sean, back for more.
Round 2, yeah.
Thanks, Infinite Loop.
I'm fully awake now, so I probably went straight into a wall.
I'd say you did alright in race 1, all things considered, mate. It was 5 AM for you. It's my turn to be on the limit of
Your exit
awakeness
is clear.
now.
Watch the white line. We need to get some
What
heat into
time
these
is it
brakes.
there?
Cold tyres all round.
Just gone 6 AM.
Excellent, yeah.
Yellow flag, sector
Good
2.
luck.
I think P6 has gone off.
Getting out of the bed is so painful in this car.
Green flag, sector 2.
So we are at the Decker Lausitz ring here, for those who weren't around for race 1. It's oval in Germany, but we're using the infield.
New fastest lap for Norman, 148.6.
Straight into the 48s, wow. I did say to Tobias earlier, you don't have to come back for race 2, you know, you can get some sleep if you want. And he said, well, somebody got a faster lap than me in the race, so, you know, I've got to come back.
Yeah, he fixed that, I think.
Cold brakes, cold tyres here. But yeah, we've got a very stacked grid. We've got Matt Webb, we've got Sven Mackenberg, and Tobias Naumann. 3 of the fastest people I know in Race Room. All here to take the fight to the front, of which they will be doing, no doubt. I kind of was able to mix it with them in race 1. Hey, we got 13 people! Andre has joined us again. We do have a bigger grid than race 1, this is awesome stuff. So now we go through turn 1, the oval. The tyre destroyer. Gotta wait, gotta be patient, and then put the power down. It's so easy to understeer into the wall on the right hand side here. And then brake around about the 200s.
Yellow flag.
Don't want to lock it up. Keep it nice and tight to the
You're
left.
clear. Incident
I
clear.
want to swing back to the right here. And get enough track on the inside, of course.
Alright, Dan, we need to watch these track limits.
Still halfway through the windscreen.
Sector 2 is green.
That's the floor level. for-
Left side, clear left.
Late apex here. This lap's not going to count, but still good in terms of practice. Here we go. So 48.6 is the time to beat.
Sector 2 is now yellow.
Round it goes.
P4's gone off.
TC.
True, Nenad, I forgot to change the TC, that's right. Oh, that's the ABS. Yep, good one. I'm running on a 5 normally. I found on 6 it's a little bit too loose.
Is there a prize for most time in the gravel?
I didn't think of one, but I'll have to now you've said that. There we go. Can't believe I forgot to change the
Sector
TC.
2 is clear. E9, your rear brakes are cold. Be careful.
Okay, let's try again. Let's try and not invalidate the lap this time. Fastest lap is a 48.6 from Tobias.
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
I'm lucky if I can get anywhere near that. Oh, Rokus is back as well for more. Good stuff.
Watch your right front temperature. It's hot.
You'll be hearing that message a lot today. Square up the exit, get the drive out. The Dennis Kikel line. Front right is up to 100 degrees, but that's going to get to about 125 in the race. And it's off. Just
Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow.
understeered it, clean off the road. We got some people coming through there.
God, this pits is a nightmare. It's going to be easy to lose time going in, let alone out.
Quite a journey.
Incident clear. Green flag.
60k is slow.
Yeah, packed a lunch for that trip.
There was a good point made on Discord, by the way. I can't remember who made it. But basically, if anyone pits during the safety car, it might actually be quicker to go through the pit lane if everyone's on 60k on the limiter. So I think in this case, we wait at the end of the pit lane if you come in for a stop during the
Sector
safety
1 is
car.
yellow.
I'll go through it later in the session anyway. It's all good. But yeah, I think there could be a slight advantage going through the pits instead of the racetrack if there's a safety car.
10th position.
Just because of how long and inside the pit lane is as well.
P6 has binned it.
Darn. There goes my plans.
Also depends how many nude New Zealanders you got.
Yep, I haven't seen Sticky yet today, but can't rule him out.
You're a 10th off in Sector 1. What? Sector 2 is now green.
That was odd. I went in the pits, came out the pits. At the end of the pit lane with the traffic light, turned my pit limiter off, and it said I was still in the pit lane. So it's that 60 mile an hour thing right around the corner. But it didn't give me a penalty or anything.
Oh, it won't in the practice session, but it will in the race. But yeah, it's that 60k marker that's around the end of the corner. Yeah, it's not the traffic lights at the start. It's a very long pit exit where the limiter is.
Glad I fucked up already.
Watch those downshifts. Go easy on the transmission.
This is the
More
time
practice
to
for
do
a
it.
reason.
I think when they first extended the pit exit,
Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace.
Sao Paulo, they put the pit limiter line at the end of the long pit thing after turn 3. Similar vibe.
Alright, first lap on the board. It's not going to be anywhere near 48.6.
The nude New Zealand street track believed to be sticky down the pit lane past the yellow flag. And safety car.
P2, good lap.
There's two
That's your
old
best in
ladies
the
in the
session.
crowd, one
You're
of us
currently
got
0.2 off the pace. Sector 3 time is fast.
Thank you, as always, Dad.
You're a 10th off the pace in Sector 1.
a misshift on the way down there. Get the grass on the outside there. Oh, it's so tricky to get this car turned in. And now the front tyres are struggling a bit as well. Got 5 minutes left in this practice session. Running it on medium fuel. And soft tyres. Seven tenths down on this lap. Tobias has got me by 2.
Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
Yeah, let's focus on the next one.
Okay, Dan, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Only going to get a couple of laps in. Gently does it on the brakes. Let's go again now. It is still 6:15 AM in the morning for me here, so I'm still waking up a little bit. You know, the car has to warm up, the engine, the oil, the brakes, but don't forget the driver has to do that as well. So,
You're now 1.5 seconds off the leader's pace. You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 1. Sector
it's
2
always
is
good
0.9 off the
to be able
pace.
to do these
Sector 3
races
is
with the community.
0.4 off the pace. You've just done a 150.1.
You know, hosting them 12 hours apart to give everybody in the world a chance of being able to race.
The guy ahead
There's the tyre.
148.8.
But it the second race, these morning sessions for me are always a little bit tricky.
Hello.
You've got your right front tyre.
Is that a bogey? Is that a bogey? Ah, mustn't have been. I must have got confused.
Sector 2 is 0.3 off the pace.
On your left, clear to the left.
Whoever that was, thank you for letting me through. It's not going to make a bit of a difference here.
Okay, Dan, you've used half your fuel.
I'm still going to be a tenth down on potential pace here. Matt Webb has bumped it up to second in the practice session. Tobias is still on 48.6 in the lead.
0.3 off the pace. You're
Let's see if we can get him on this lap here.
Sector 2 is 0.2 off the pace. Sector 3 time is quick. That last lap was a 148.9.
Release that steering lock. There we go, 10th and a half up already.
Sector 1 time's okay. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh, stuffed it. Stuffed it.
The guy behind has just done a 149.4.
TJ with the lap up to 4th.
Fastest lap for Norman, 147.9.
Oh wow,
Just 2
Tobias.
minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Wow, Tobias. Very nice lap there, Tobias. Wow.
The car drives much better when you're not tired.
Yellow flag, Sector 2.
There's no way I can get anywhere
Remember
near there.
traction control.
So I'm going to abandon this lap and do a practice pit entry. See where my box is. There we go. Are we near the start or the end today? We're near the start, that's not too bad. Okay, and engine off, stop on the marks, job done. You have to turn the engine off to fuel this thing up, so that's always something you have to keep in mind coming into the pits. Although if you overshoot your box, it's a risk because you have to then restart the engine to reverse it back, and this thing doesn't start up quickly. So these are the practice times so far. Tobias with a 147.8. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. We've got 10 seconds left in the practice, so we are now ticking over. Oh, there's somebody posted in the 10k comms channel.
P3. That's the end of the session. P3.
Again, incredible time there, Tobias. 47. I think that's the first 47 we've seen.
Thank you. I think so too. I think the fastest one before was a 148.2.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so if you weren't here for race 1, I'll just remind those of the session. It's an open qualifying session, so everybody goes out on track at the same time. Also means you start from the pits, so the tyres will take a lap or two to come up. 13 cars in the session, which is awesome. Thank you everybody for turning up. Should be enough space to give everyone some room on track and not get in each other's way. But if you do get in someone behind you on an outlap or an inlap, just yeah, give them plenty of space and let's all set a time. The vote in chat was 50-50 whether I should start from the back. So
start from the back. I didn't vote.
Okay,
sorry.
No worries, Sean. Okay. The vote is still open if you guys want to go in and register your vote if you're not already out on track, but that's 3 for the back from Sean, George and TJ, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, that'll definitely tip it over then. Excellent, I'm starting from the back. Which gives me a chance to eat some breakfast as well. Thank you for that.
Also gives me a chance to see you at least once.
Hey.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Alright, the vote is now finished. We are going to be starting from the back. I'll be doing some practice runs anyway, just to get out there. But let's have a look at the race monitor, shall we? Let's see what's happening on track. We've got Tobias here, who's not out on track yet. George Senior's not there. Matt Webb's not there. Sean Patterson. Got Matty out on track at the moment. Andre's out as well. Sven's on a lap. Andy Dreschler. Mark Hallowell as well. Right next to each other. And TJ. And my dad. JD Finney is out on track, who's... I'm sorry, Dad. That wasn't intentional. If I'd known you were going to run wide, I probably still would have put you on the broadcast anyway. Good on you, Dad. Nice dirty tyres for the start of your qualifying lap. Good on you. Yep, so... Actually, let's ride on board with my dad while I have a little snacky snack, shall we? Let's see how my dad goes. Like I say, it's 6:20 in the morning here in Brisbane, Australia. I've had some coffee, but I haven't had a chance to eat anything yet, so... This'll keep me sustained for the race. So I'm going to turn the mic off so you don't have to put up those... put it with the chewing noise. So let's mute the mic and let's ride on board with my dad for a bit. across the line. That puts my dad, JD, in... Oh, I don't think it registered a time. He must have gone off track somewhere. Yeah, he must have registered a time on that one. Across the line, didn't get a time on the board. Must have been an off track somewhere. So Roker's taking the initial pace on a 148.8. Triple J. TJ in second on a 150.1. Hey WC. Hey John Miller. Dad decided he was too OP, so he should handicap himself by dirtying the tyres at the start of the lap. Strats. It's always a pleasure to race against my dad. Obviously, I'm in Brisbane, Australia. I moved away
5 minutes to go.
From where I was born and raised in the UK. About 8.5 years ago now. All my family's still over there, so, you know, we have Skype, we have, you know, that kind of stuff, but it's always, this is another great way of staying in touch. He is on a controller. I've offered to send him my wheel. I offered for him to take it back when they came and visited, but he declined because there's nowhere to put it. It's kind of a small house, and there's no room for it. There's nowhere to keep it. You know, there's nothing to mount it on. There's no rig. There's no real tables. It's very much a compact setup. So I offered, and there is a video of my dad trying my current CSL DD and VR headset, and he's been absolutely blown away by it.
That's a new fastest lap for Debris, 3:37.4.
And we did a race together as well. We did a tag team hot seat enduro. It was like an hour long with a pit stop in the middle. And then we actually did a physical driver swap in the middle of the race at the pit stop. I got out the rig. No, he got out the rig and I got in to finish the race. Which was great.
Fastest lap for Vinny, 150.12.
Oh, JD up to third place. Excellent. But no,
fastest lap for Jay, 149.73.
The spotters were getting a bit confused here. It's not the fastest lap, it's the third fastest lap. Oh, he did have a great time, didn't he, Sean? And I offered for him to take the wheel back, like my old G29 back that I don't use anymore, but yeah, the offer was declined. He's happy on the controller. It's what he's used to as well, I suppose. So, I'm going to do a practice in and out lap. I've got enough time in the session left for that. Not going to set a lap. I'm just going to get used to the car. And then I'm going to put some fuel in for the race, and yeah, we'll get going. 1 hour 23 minutes of this. Volvo 240s at the Lausitz Ring. A great combo. Race 1 was action-packed to the extreme.
All clear on pit exit, you can push now. Okay Dan, we've got 2 minutes to do the business. Your tyres are cold, watch out. You've got cold brakes all round, be careful. Blue flag.
Don't want to interrupt these people on a lap they can go through.
That's a new fastest lap for Webb, 148.20.
Oh, Matt Webb down into the 148s.
That's 2 minutes left, 2 minutes.
Whee! Nice bit of oppo there, love it. Are you starting from the back as well, George?
Yellow flag in sector 2, yellow flag.
I got a lap cancel.
Blue flag, you're clear of the incident, green flag.
As well.
The leader has just done a 147.94. Green flag in sector 2.
It was my vote that sent you to the back, so I think it's kind of karma, really.
All good, mate. I think Tobias is with us at the back as well there.
Me too, but not because of the same reason.
You soon catch me up, Sean, don't worry about it.
Box in 270 metres.
Alright, there we go. I was a bit fast into the pit lane. I'll get a penalty for that if I do that in the race. So, let's get the pit stop strategy sorted. Now, the strategy worked in race 1, where it was changing the front tyres only. I did lose a bit of time in the pit stops, but I did gain it back at the end. I was gaining and gaining and gaining. Now, Tobias didn't change the tyres at all in the race, and still went on to win. Even with the safety car, the advantage was huge. So, if we can drive around tyres that are on 0%, because it's limited damage, there won't be punctures, then that will be the fastest way to do it, because it will save you like 20 seconds in the pit stop. But
that's the end of the session. P12.
It's tricky. It's tricky. Congratulations, Sven, on the pole. That's an awesome lap there, mate.
Thank you.
Not too far off at all there, Matt. I thought you said you were going to be slow.
To be honest with you, the practice in the quali was the first time I got into the 48s. Whatever it is, 20, I can't remember what it was, but the 8s.
Yeah, 48-2 for you, mate.
Yeah, I got 49s in all practice before now.
I think I also only got 49s before.
Right, well, 5 minutes of warm-up here, so if you haven't already had a crack at the pit entry, it's a bit of a strange one. It's before that final chicane on the left, and yeah, it's a very long pit lane as well, so give that a practice if you haven't already. In terms of the race itself, yeah, 1 hour 23. You will need to stop for fuel. You might need to stop for tyres as well. Like I said at the practice session, Tobias didn't take any tyres and ran them on 0% for the end of the race and just managed to hold on. I changed just the fronts and lost a bit of time in the pit stop, but still managed to hold it at the end, and Brody changed all 4 tyres and was still pretty quick as well, catching up. So all the tyres work, all the strategies work on softs really. Hards are a bit slower, but you won't need to change them. Potentially we'll get safety cars as well today as well. If there's a big incident, or if lots of people fall back, or if we get any naked people streaking on the track again, we'll see. Maybe we'll call a safety car. If that happens, I call safety car, safety car, safety car on the comms, and the leader, whoever's in the lead of the race, enables the pit limiter, and everybody falls in behind them. Lapped cars can overtake, and the pits remain open at all times. But if you're coming out of the pits, then you have to wait for the queue to go by. Basically, you can't rejoin, because there is a bit of an advantage coming through the pits, because you do shortcut a lot of the track, especially if the lead is only doing 60k. So I'll remind everyone at the time again, but just to run through, yep, safety car, leader, pit limiter, everybody follows, pits remain open, and then when it is ready to go, I'll announce it on comms. The leader has control of the race, and it is up to them when to release the limiter and to restart the race. The people behind have to react, and the leader doesn't have to say go, go, go on the comms. They can just go, and it's up to everyone behind to react. But when it's green flag restart conditions, I'll announce that, and then we'll go from there. Another small point as well, at the end of the first race, the timer after the checkered flag was set to only 30 seconds. That was a slight mistake on my part when I set the server up. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to modify that for this second race. Just Race, I did message them and they weren't available to edit those settings, unfortunately. So when the leader crosses the line at the end of the race and the checkered flag falls, there will only be 30 seconds of racing left. So
2 minutes to go.
It might be the case that not everybody finishes their lap, unfortunately. So just keep that in mind, that if you are battling further down the field and the leader crosses the line, there will only be 30 seconds left. I'm really sorry about that. I would have liked to extend that to like 3 minutes so we can do some burnouts at the end after the race, but yeah, I couldn't get onto the server to modify those settings, so sorry about that, people. But apart from that, everything's good. I hope you all have a good race. Hope you've got your fuel in the car and your pit stop strategies ready to go. Should be fun. First race were some amazing battles, so hopefully second race we can do it all again. Have fun, that's the main thing, and thank you everybody for turning up. I hope you enjoyed this.
Cheers, Dan. Congratulations. So what I heard was, after the race finishes, you got 30 seconds to send it.
That's one interpretation, yes, Matt. Yeah, I know that people further down the field.
Burnouts now.
Yeah, well, true. Yeah, get them done in the pits now.
It's a new fastest lap for Vinny, 151.54.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate people won't get to finish the race if they're more than 30 seconds behind the leader. Sorry about that. I do apologise in advance. That's an oversight on my part there. Oops.
It's no problem. But good to know beforehand.
Alright. Yeah, make sure you get your fuel back in, get your pit stop strategies ready. Full tank, soft tyres ready to go for me.
What's the difference between just doing fronts and doing all 4 tyres?
I think it's about 17-ish seconds. Take a
was 21
Check a flag,
or
P12.
38
That's
or
the end of the
something like
session. P12.
Yeah, for a full tank of fuel, that's 30 seconds stationary. For all 4 tyres, that's an extra 37 because they don't happen at the same time. So if you do change all 4 tyres and refuel it, that's 67 seconds stationary, plus the super long pit lane. So it's a long pit stop here, but yeah, you save yourself about 17 seconds if you only change the fronts. It's that front right that you've got to worry about. The rear should be okay. Thank you, Dennis! We will have lots of fun with this, mate. Race 1 was awesome, Race 2 should be even better. Alright, 28 seconds to go, fuel is ready. Let's grid! Let's do this thing! Thank you for tuning in, don't forget to leave a like, say hi in chat and subscribe for more.
Yeah, good luck all.
Good luck, everyone. Have fun.
Okay, everyone.
Good racing.
Good luck.
Remember, cold brakes.
83
It'll
minutes.
be very cold. Cold tyres as well.
Okay,
Thanks,
now
Fushel.
stay calm. Focus.
Here we go.
Green, green, green.
On your left. 3 wide. You're in the middle. All clear. In the middle. 3 wide. Clear left. Clear all around.
Oh, what a start!
Clear right.
Give Andre some space there. Thanks, John. Just realised I've still got my hoodie on. That's how cold it is here. Heading down towards the first proper braking zone.
Right side.
Oi! Bump there.
Clear to the right.
Good start. Keep it up.
We got Tobias right in behind already. He's not going to be wasting.
He just shut up from side to side people.
On your right. Still there. Clear right. Car right. Clear. Clear to the right. Car right.
We got to run on Andre.
Still there. Clear to the right. On your right. Clear right.
We got Andre. Next car is Andy Dreschler. And my dad's in P4 up there. See, Sven has taken the lead, or held the lead from Matt. Pretty much status quo up at the front of the field there. Nice and tight through turn 1. Run it out wide. There we go. Dad's a bit wide up there. JD Finney 2 spots up ahead in 4th. Tobias behind as well. Ooh. Get the run out. Gaining a bit here. Going to be too far back to make advantage of it though.
Right side. Hold your line. Car right. Hold your line. Keep it steady. Clear right.
Tobias trying it around the outside there.
The leader's just done it.
Right side.
Oh, and he's got the slipstream from Andy there. He's boxed me in a bit. I should have pulled to the right.
Clear right.
That was 151.07.
Lost a bit of time with Andy there. Tobias is gone. Although side by side could be a chance here. If they battle.
Alright Dan, our fuel window will open after 37 minutes and closes after 47 minutes. Your rear brakes are cold, mate.
Ooh, that was a bit over the limit there.
On your left. Clear to the left.
Oh, I didn't want to tag Andy around there, so I thought I'd back out of it. It cost me so much time.
Under pressure.
It's cost me a lot of time there. Andy putting the elbows out, really holding us up there.
Do all the work. Focus on your exits.
This is what happened in race 1 as well. I was too shy from wheel to wheel racing. It just cost me so much.
Green flag, sector 2. Your right front tyre's getting hot.
That was a good opportunity. Mark and me running wide both.
Yeah.
It's pretty difficult to overtake here.
You're locking your front right wheel.
Right, here we go. Let's focus this lap. Back down to P8.
On this car. The gap
Need to be a bit more decisive here, Dan.
P8.
This is race room, Azam.
Hold your line.
Blue flag.
Keep it steady. Still there. Clear to the right.
Hey, Jasper. It's 1 hour 23, mate, which is approximately 5,000 seconds. Because I'm hosting 2 of these races, that's 10,000 seconds. For 10,000 subscribers. There's a method to the madness, sir. I thought that maybe doing 10,000 seconds in one race was a bit much, so that's why I split it up. Also gives people a chance to take part from all over the world as well, instead of just trying to lock in one time zone. Next up, George Senior. Thank you, Jasper.
Right side.
George ran a bit wide there.
Still there. Hold your line.
Oops, sorry.
Still there. Clear right.
I think Tobias just got past my dad.
On your left.
Gonna run to the outside.
Still there.
So best lap of the race so far.
Line.
It's still a second off the pace.
P6, that was a 150.07. Good lap. That's your quickest today. Come on down. Good stuff. Keep it coming.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
Ah, I gave him the space and suffered because of it.
Your right front's really hot.
Yeah, you lose so much time battling with other cars. It is a lot of fun though. I wouldn't change it for the world. The whole point of these community races is to, well, race with the community. Always defending the inside.
Hold your line. Clear left. Car left. Still there.
Get the run on the outside here with George.
Still there. Clear left.
Your brake temperatures are fine, mate.
Oh, locked it up.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right. Left side. Clear left.
He's all over me again here. Alright, we got him. Got him. Next up the road is my dad.
That lap was a 151.40. You're a second off.
Quiet time. Gotta try and catch him.
Handle the pressure of being in a Finny sandwich.
That begs a Stephen Coe answer.
Alright, Dan, don't let this guy distract you.
Oh, that's not an off-track race room. That's barely off the track. That's still within the white lines, right? Oh! You almost followed me out there then, George.
This is why you shouldn't use other cars for brake points. And again.
Yeah, it's struggling with the brakes here for some reason. Oh!
You're locking your front brakes.
Where are you going?
Right side. Clear right.
Just taking inspiration from what my dad did in qualifying. Yeah, that was a horrible lap, that one. This lap's not going to count either, apparently.
Your rear brakes are cold.
Crew chief just said some very nasty things about you, Dan.
And he's probably right. Alright, this is a bit better this lap. It's still pretty scruffy.
The gap behind's increased to 0.9.
40.
50, isn't it?
I think sky and beyond. There's no limit.
Good.
More than 45 at least.
Your Your left rear is hot. Your right front tyre is cooking.
I had 45 yesterday.
Ah, got it.
Alright, there we go. That would have been a 49.5. But that didn't count because I cut the track on the previous lap. I'm getting closer to my dad, 1.6 seconds back now. And he knows it, he's having a weave around on the straight.
It's now 1.2 seconds.
This is for my dad for P5. We've lost a lot of ground to the leaders there though. Matt is 15 seconds down the road.
Watch your right rear temperature, it's getting hot. Your right front's really hot.
If there's one thing I know about my dad, it's going to be all elbows. That's exactly the way it should be. It's so good being able to race against him. Takes the nice tight line at the apex there. See if I can get the run on the exit. Yep, we got a run. He's defending. Can't do much at the apex there though. He's defending again. Oh, big lockup. Car is just not braking as well as it was in race 1. Maybe I'll check the bias on the straight. It seems very snatchy somehow. No, the brake bias is fine.
Quite nice that both the Fiddies have the same livery.
That lap time was 150.31.
I don't think it was planned, at least. Okay, we got to run. That's my dad.
On your right.
Can we hold it on the inside?
Line. Keep it steady. He's still there. Clear right.
Oy.
Nicely done.
Held the apex nice and tight. Just did what I could. Thought he was going to fight back on the inside there.
Sector 2, yellow flag.
Little boost for you.
Hey, JK!
Green flag in sector 2.
And my dad and George having a fight behind us.
P5.
He's not hanging on, is he, Dad? Like, he's not hanging around. Did Tobias have a mistake or something? He's not too far down the road, only a couple of seconds now. Alright, let's go and get the fastest lap of the race. I know it's possible.
Webb is now leading.
Matt Webb has taken the lead from Sven.
0.9. You've just done a 150.47.
Nice little battle at the front of the field there, it seems. That front right tyre up to 126 degrees. Turn in a bit earlier for that right-hander there. Although it's tricky because there is an off-track if you cut too much curb. And enough track there on the outside as well. Oh well, another instant point. Wow, the understeer is crazy! Maybe track conditions have changed since the race one, even though it's race room. Still up on my best so far though. The instant limit should be set to 40, Sean.
Go and catch DDF.
You didn't have to do that.
You're locking your front right.
I'm not sure I could do an hour and a half of this. This is intense.
Yeah, it looks pretty close up there at the front.
I want to see you send it, Joe.
Pretty close at the back, too.
Norman in front is now 4.4.
I'll do my best.
I started from the back, JK. Yeah, Sean, there should be 40 instant points, but it looks like it's not been enabled, so I think it's unlimited, to be honest.
The gap behind is now 2.5.
Pulling out a nice gap from behind. Let's see if we can go and catch the leaders, Tobias and Rokus and Matt and Sven. Going to be a tough ask if we do. Oh, misshift. Gearbox didn't like that, obviously. Looks like Sven and Matt are still fighting up at the front. It's about to become a three-way fight for the lead with Rokus getting in there as well. Wow. Touch on the grass. Okay, this will actually be my official best lap of the race. So I don't think I cut the track on that one. But it's still going to be a way off what I need to be doing. 49.8s, 49.9s for the leaders, and that was for me a 49.3.
49.40. Sectors 1 and 2 are a tenth off the pace. Sector 3 times okay.
Yep, need to be doing better than this to be able to catch up. It's going to be a long race otherwise. Unwind that steering lock, try and conserve some of that front right tyre. Already down to 75%.
I'm seeing a bit of wear on your right front. The gap to Norman ahead is increasing. It's now 5.1 seconds.
Danny. There we go, that's more like it. Really starting to get the pace in this thing now. Oh, come on, turn.
I think I've already proved that I'm not actually faster than you, so you don't have to let me by.
I think you are a bit faster.
Is that fastest lap of the race? Yes, 49 flat. Could have been a lot more than that though.
Sector 3 is 2 tenths off the pace.
How do we call the safety car?
Brody tried it with Tim Tams yesterday.
I don't know what they are. But I'll give you some if it's something appropriate.
Like penguin biscuits, but 10 times better.
It's not possible. Nothing's 10 times better than a penguin.
You just lost your safety car.
Exactly.
No.
Left rear tyre looks a little hot. Your right front tyre is cooking.
The left rear looks hot. That's a first. There we go, into the 48s. And another best lap of the race. We are closing.
That's the fastest lap of the race. Your
We are
lap time was,
closing.
148.86. Sector 1 time is good.
Let's do it again.
The gap to Norman ahead is now 3.9 seconds.
Tobias ain't too far ahead. We gained half a second on that lap. Tortoise and the hare for sure here. It took a while to find my pace in this one. Hopefully I can maintain it a bit.
This is awesome.
I'm having loads of fun here.
Just borderline track limits there.
We think you'll get about 17 more minutes from this set of tyres.
And away we go again. That's another fastest lap.
Fastest lap. That lap time was 148.69. Your times are good in all three sectors.
The rest, Dan.
Thank you, George. I got Tobias ahead of me. I can't.
You'll catch him and he'll throw a 46 in.
Here we are closing ever so surely. Half a second a lap at the moment. No doubt that Tobias is going to unleash some mega pace in a minute though. Obviously pit stops will be happening soon as well, no doubt. About 10 laps left on this tank of fuel.
The gap to Norman ahead is now 3.7.
2 races indeed. This is race 2 of the community event. Because 10,000 subscribers means 10,000 seconds, but 10,000 seconds is like 2 hours 46, so I split it into 2 races.
48.89. All through sectors are pretty quick.
Only gained 2 tenths on Tobias then, gained half a second on the leaders, gained 8 tenths on Rokas. Though the field is converging ever so slowly. We're dropping the guys behind as well. I can see them all.
Rear is hot. Your right rear is hot. You're cooking your right front tyre.
They're all in line of sight. I can see the leaders up the road there. So the pace is definitely in the car.
A bit scary on the brakes.
That's wide. That's wide.
Sorry.
Hey, Jason! The travelling man. Good to see you, Mr. Simmons. Hope you're keeping well in the RV.
Sector 2 is yellow.
Oh, we've got yellow flag. It's Matt! That's Matt!
Okay, Dan, the next car is Webb. White flag, mate.
And Tobias has run wide as well.
To the right.
What's going on? We're up to 4th. Some freebies in this race all of a sudden.
I feel like I've got no tyres all of a sudden.
Car right. Still there. Still there. Clear right.
P3.
Did you put on super softs?
Left side.
I wish that was an
Clear on
option.
the left.
That is a crazy thought indeed, JK. Wow.
Car left. Clear left.
Use all the track. Force him to find the gap.
Clear left.
Only myself can stop me from winning, as is often usually the case.
On your
Okay.
left.
Probably 5 or 6, Sean.
Clear left.
Misshift.
Okay, stay with him. The gap to Norman behind is increasing. It's now 0.9.
Alright, let's try and get Matt for 3rd. He has been in the lead of the race so far though, so he's definitely got the pace. The leaders are just round the other corner.
Go easy on the transmission.
Yes, spotter. Matt's got a good exit from that corner though. Leaders are only 10 seconds down the road.
Yes! Nice
one,
Bit of slipstream.
Car right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear to the right.
Oh, this is going to be a... Yep. Compromise the entrance to get the exit run. And Tobias is just watching as well, all the time. Waiting. Tobias, thank you Sean, 48 months of a channel member.
Okay, Dan, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
Here we go. Launch that run on the exit. Try the overspeed here. Those rears are all locked up. He's gone deep.
Right side. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
Holding the apex nice and tight there. Right, here we go. We got him now. Surely.
Car right.
Surely we've got him here.
Sector 2 is green.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear right.
That lap was at 149.
The lift's out of it. We've got the run.
For the pit window.
I think we need. I think about 47.
The gap to debris ahead is increasing. It's now 8.0 seconds.
Before then.
Thank you.
Hey, Mr. Bishy.
Left side.
You're gonna undercut me.
Keep it steady. Hold your line.
A good battle with Matt this. Wow!
He's still there. Still there. Still there. Clear left.
But now I'm going to be compromised on the exit. He's going to get the run. Am I going to have to defend this one? I think so. Ooh.
On your left.
Yellow flag.
Left side.
Yep.
He's gone
Clear
deep
left.
and spun.
Green flag. Incident clear.
It's a pizza, Murray.
Car ahead is Norman.
Yeah, a bit too much rear bias there, Matt, but now you've got rear to bias.
Really enjoyed that.
Whoops, made a mistake again. Just outbraked myself.
You'll make a new man of you.
Just haven't got the straight line speed with you two with your clutches.
Alright, Dan, the next car is Webb.
Are you suggesting drive-through penalty for manual transmissions?
Ah, there's another off track there.
Maybe a last lap safety car. I fluffed it.
Oh, Matt's gone. No.
Yellow flag, stay sharp. Green flag, you're clear.
Matt's off the track.
Sector 2 is clear.
That was push to talk's fault, that was.
Oi. Do you reckon that's safety car worthy?
No.
Okay, Dan, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus. E4.
Alright, let's regroup. Let's go again.
Gap to Norman. Ahead is now 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, some aliens in this field. We've got Tobias, Rokas, Sven, Matt, George, JD, Triple J. It's such a great group of people here. Sean Patterson, Mark Hallowell. Loving it. Although I will say, I need to take my hoodie off at the pit stop. I am sweating. It was freezing when I woke up this morning, and it's kind of getting a bit warm now, as I'm sure you can imagine with all the side-to-side action. Oh, I wouldn't quite go that far, saying I'm the final boss alien. There's definitely some faster people on track than me today in terms of consistency. I may have been able to get the fastest lap on the board so far in the race, but wheel-to-wheel combat is definitely where I'm falling down at the moment. Just not able to hold a consistent position as soon as I get near anyone else on track. Normally a racecraft's better than this, but then again it is still 7:15 in the morning. There's a 5:30 start, so you know it's
The leader has just done a 148.73.
not my freshest condition, to be honest. I'm going to go in for a quiet lap now.
You've just done a 149.54. The guy behind has just done a 149.12. Okay, Dan, pit window open. The gap to Norman in front is now 2.5.
Tobias with the early pit stop, okay. Oh! What was that? Apart from just massive understeer.
Norman in front is pitting.
That was a big wall hit that. Hopefully the car's not too damaged. That'd have been the fastest lap otherwise.
2.8 seconds. Your lap time was 149.16. Sector 3 is 0.38 off the pace. Your left front has a bit of wear. Your right front's carrying some wear now.
Hey, Eldarian! Twice in 12 hours. Good to see you again. Wide apex here. Pin it back in. Oh, the Volvo 240 is
We think about
a dream to drive, Dre. Sounds so good as well. RACER has always been amazing in the audio department. This car is no exception. That's true, Mr. Bishy. No safety cars in this race yet. That's my best lap for a while. No more people coming in the pits on this lap.
Okay, Dan, we're matching race pace. E3.
Managed to get 6/10 on the guys ahead then.
7.
I'm going going to do
Gap
2 more
where
laps.
behind is now 9.6.
2 more laps, I reckon. Ooh, nice rear locking there.
The gap to debris ahead is now 9.4 seconds.
Definitely need to bump the brake bias towards the front a bit when the fuel comes down. It comes a bit loose on the rear. JK! Thank you for the membership, mate.
Oops.
Don't worry, mate. No one saw.
Yeah, I somehow expected T1 after the pits.
Cold brakes time.
Left rear is hot. Your right front tyre is cooking. Debris is leading the race.
What?
The leader, Debris, is pitting.
Well, that's how you get 0.2 of a second. Just go sideways. Yeah, that brake bias definitely needs to come forward. So, Sven stays out for another lap.
Fastest lap. That lap time was 1:48.54. We're running on fumes, mate. Hit this lap, in this lap. Okay, pit stop requested.
Just changing the fronts. Rally lines, yeah. Not intentional, that's just me snatching too much brake on entry with the bias too far to the rear. So Sven is staying out as well. He's going to have to come in this lap, surely. And we'll see who's taking tyres and who's not taking tyres here.
Weird, it didn't do my pit stop.
I did think it was very quick.
When we exit the pits, we'll be in P5, just behind Noman. Very little fuel left. In this lap, box this lap.
Got no fuel and tyres, no?
Nada, nothing.
The lead car's pitting.
Maybe you didn't have those enabled, being green.
2 litres left.
I don't know, I got the preset set, so it should have been all good.
270 metres.
Can you make it round to the pits with enough fuel for another one?
I'm trying, but I'm not sure.
Okay, coast it, mate, coast it. If you do have problems, we'll try and do a safety car after everyone's pitted just to get you back in the race again, because that shouldn't happen with a race room bug.
If you need a nudge, let us know.
Yeah, and make sure if you open the pit window that everything is green, has a green background.
Yep, I've got normal, soft, everything's green.
Ah, okay. Yeah, then it must be a bug.
And it does say pit confirmed.
Let's get some fuel and tyres in. Hoodie! Hoodie. Nope, it's not going to work. Cables are in the way. Okay, I'm stuck
out
with it.
of fuel.
Oh no.
No.
Oh, sorry, mate.
So where are you?
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't push me or anything. I'll just quit to the pits. It's fine.
Webb has retired. Go.
That was fun while it lasted. Congratulations, Dan. Have fun, everybody else. I'm going to chip off if you don't mind.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Matt. Sorry to hear that, mate. But thanks for...
Just like real life, mate. It
yeah.
happens.
Thanks for taking part. Thanks for giving it a crack. That was awesome pace when you're running up the front there.
It was great laugh, mate. Thanks very much. Well done.
Thanks, Matt. See you, mate.
Good to
Yeah, see you.
See you later, everybody. Take care. Good luck.
Oh, that is a shame.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
Okay, so it looks like Tobias did change the fronts as well, and Rokus, and Sven. Maybe Sven didn't change
The next
tyres.
car is Norman.
Yeah, it wasn't enough time to get the hoodie off there, Sean. I tried. I could feel all the cables getting tangled up, so it's like not worth it. Just gonna have to live with the heat. Proper race driver conditions. There's 34 minutes to go. At least I can get straight in the shower after this. Is it too early in the day for a beer? I mean, it's 7:25 AM. I suppose I could have a VB long neck. Now everyone's going to have cold brakes and cold tyres again.
The gap to Norman ahead is increasing. It's now 3.2.
So we are closing on Rokus and Tobias.
Pretty lonely right now.
Oh, yep, cold brakes there. Did you take tyres, George?
I took 2. Hopefully the rest.
Alright, Dan, double chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. P4.
I think you'll notice.
Ooh, Tobias is on the grass. The rare Tobias mistake. Look at my front right, already straight back up to temperature again. Love it. Now that is pretty smart, Mr. Bishy. I'm not sure if we're going to call one today, because it'd be a bit predictable, wouldn't it, I suppose? You've got to keep people on their toes. Although it could bunch the field up very nicely for some racing at the end. We'll see. We'll see. Need to think of a good excuse. Can't have Sticky running naked onto the track 2 days in a row, mate. That's a bit obvious, that, isn't it? We had Seagulls at Thermalito a couple of years ago. And everyone's driving far too well to call a safety car for like legitimate reasons. That's not a bad lap considering there's a stack of fuel in the car.
Your lap time was
7/10 on Tobias, second on Sven in the lead there.
Okay, Dan, your lap times are pretty consistent.
I mean, if I can keep this kind of pace up, we could be with the leaders by the end here. But then we have to overtake people on track as well, so that is an issue too. Let's see how we go. Let's see how we go.
The gap to Norman ahead is now 2.0 seconds.
You've really got to slide this thing around a bit to get the most out of it. 3/10 up. Wow. Oh, that's wide. Lost all of that advantage. There we go, it's going to be a close run to the line. Whether I do get the fastest lap or not again, I don't think I will. It's going to be close. To 48.5.
Quickest right now. You've just done a 148.57.
It's the kind of laps I need to be doing. Gained half a second on Sven, or more than half a second on Sven and Roka's that lap. It needs to be about a second a lap.
The gap to Norman in front is now 1.2 seconds.
There we go, up 3/10 again, perfect. See if we can hold it in the final sector this time. Use that slide on the way out. Nice. It's going to be close again. Might just hold it this time. Yes, there we go.
That lap was a 148.52.
Saying that, Sven just did a 48.6, so everyone's pace is starting to equalise a bit here. We are closing on Rokas though, both of us, me and Tobias. I think Sven's got this in the bag.
The gap to Norman ahead is now 1.4 seconds.
Ah, misshift. No, there goes half a second. Looks like my dad's dropped a few spots behind as well. Was running in 5th, he's now in 7th. That would have been another good lap. Without the misshift, only half a second down. Another misshift!
Your last lap time was at 149.16.
Race is building for sure. All the gaps are concertinaing a bit here with 26 minutes to go. That's about 15 laps maybe? Late on the brakes there though, missed that apex a bit. Another half a second down on this one.
Look so much in the mirror, I missed the corner.
Alright TJ, trust me. Yeah, I won't be doing anything silly, mate.
No, it wasn't. Just was wondering how long it will take until you pass me.
I'm happy to stay behind you till the end, mate.
I think that's a ruse.
The gap to Norman ahead is now 1.8.
Oh, locked it up again. Such a fine window in this car of locking up and not locking up. Big slide, that's going to kill me all the way down the straight here. Wow, I need to regroup and reset. Battle for the podium is on. That's another lap down though, and I've actually lost a lot that lap.
Was 149.78.
Yeah, losing time now. Maybe I've overcooked the tyres, maybe I've lost that grip in the front, maybe I'm pushing too hard at the start of the stint. Everyone else is conserving their pace till the end of the stint. Because yeah, I definitely haven't got the advantage that I had a couple of laps ago. Just need to reset, try and find that rhythm again. Oh, yeah, that's too much apex there. What about the car, JK? Yeah, true. The front right is toasty, and the rear tyres are getting a bit hot, so I'm probably sliding it too much, I reckon. You are right. Rear tyres are not coping with it, and they are actually... They've been on since the start of the race. I didn't change them at the pit stop, so they're probably starting to feel the brunt of it. That's maybe why it's sliding around more and creating more temperatures. All starting to make sense now.
Gap to Norman ahead is now 1.8 seconds.
And this fastest lap isn't going to count because of that chicane that I cut earlier in the lap, but it is technically the fastest lap so far. Yeah, it didn't register because of that chicane. Just got to do it again and not break any track limits. Oh, that was close to the wall. George Senior holding on valiantly in 5th place behind. Wow, okay, thanks for the heads up, JK. I haven't been paying too much attention, I've been obviously focusing on the road mostly instead. But that would make sense that the rears are lighting up towards the end of the infield, considering how much pressure I'm putting them under in these long, sweeping acceleration zones. There we go, another fastest lap, hopefully.
The car ahead has just done a 148.6.
There we go, 48.4.
Norman in. The gap is 1.3 seconds. That's the fastest lap. That was 148.47.
There's not much in it. It's tenths, literal tenths in it. Oh, bonk. Fix my headset, that was starting to fall off a bit. Looks like Tobias is right with Rokas now as well, so they could start slowing each other down if they battle. Which they are. Yep, and that's an off track, but I'll take it. There's no point backing out and ruin my run. I'll just get the instant point on the exit. I actually lost time, but I would have lost more by not getting the instant point, which I suppose validates the point of having an off track there, hey?
Stay focused. We're still in this. 20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left.
Right, 20 minutes to go. Danny. The servers are hosted by AWS, mind you. No word of a lie, I'm on the AWS cloud for this. So I'll see if I can have a word with my server admin and see if I can get some graphics popped up. Ah, misshift again. Got some lap traffic coming up in the form of Andy Dreschler here. I should have gained. Should have gained on that one. Now I've dropped back from Rokas and Tobias. And Tobias is going for the move. Come on, Rokas, slow him down. Oh, that was an easy pass. Oh, bump!
Okay, Dan, the next car is debris.
There was a bump, I think Rokas went into the wall there. "18 minutes to go, it's on for the podium here with Rokas." Okay, that's definitely an off track, that. Wow. Car just didn't bite.
The gap to debris in front is now 1.4.
I'm trying, I'm pushing as hard as I can, trust me. I'm giving it all it's got. Oh, Sven's pace is too good, to be honest. He's putting in 48.8s and we're struggling to get into the 48s now. We're battling. I think Sven's got this in the bag. Unless there's a last minute safety car, Sven's got this in the bag. Stay on the wall. Oh, that's close. Bit of slipstream here, nice. Bit of lap traffic coming into the mix as well. Off track again, no. It's just not biting in that turn 4 anymore.
Left side, clear to the left.
The gap to debris ahead is now 0.9.
Thanks, Andy. Much appreciated, mate. Oh, Rokas is wide! Rokas is gone, no! He's got the track! Look at him, there he is! That's a hell of a rejoin, Rokas.
Yeah, I'm back somewhere where I was, I think.
Oh, that's all good. That's all good. Nothing gained, nothing lost. Let's fight.
On your right, clear to the right.
he must have cut that final corner a little bit and rejoined on the outside. Amazing stuff from Rokas there. Definitely crunching the gears a bit too much now. That's not going to help.
Okay, Dan. Don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Battle for the podium. Tobias is bolting into the distance now. Need to try and get past Rokas as quickly as possible here.
Car right. Clear to the right.
Oh, I've done it again!
Yellow flag. Green flag in
Done it again!
Clear left.
Incident clear. Green flag.
Can't believe I've done it again. Too much rear bias there. Did that when I was fighting with Tobias earlier in the race. I told you, 1 lap pace in this thing when I get the tyres under control is not too bad. I just... my racecraft is terrible today. Absolutely terrible. There's 5 seconds down the drain. Wow.
Oops. Oh, you followed me?
I followed you off, yeah.
Sorry.
That's
The gap to debris in front is now 3.1.
I just brake too late, try to brake too hard, turn it in too much. I asked too much of this poor little Volvo.
Steve Cole would say it's rear end fixation.
Yeah.
We have 13 minutes to catch that gap up again.
Where the pit speed limited button is on my wheel.
Ah, come on, Dan. Focus, mate. Okay, yeah, gearbox is definitely struggling now because I've misshifted it a few too many times. I'm also incredibly warm. I didn't turn the aircon on and I'm wearing a hoodie.
Incidents in sector 2. Yellow
Full
flag.
sweatsuit here, full sweatsuit. Oh, Sven's made a mistake, I think. No, the gap's just on the relative. It takes a lap or two to recover once you've made a mistake like this. Get the car back under control, the temperature's back down. Let's go and get Rokas for the podium. Just over 10 minutes to go. It's doable, but Tobias is now 10 seconds down the road. That could have been our fight. Ah, I can't believe I bottled it again. You guys want to see a good fight? I want to provide one. I am just incapable of doing that today, it seems. I think a quiet lap is necessary to get that focus back.
The gap to debris ahead is increasing. It's now 3.5 seconds.
It actually worked! It was by far my best lap for a long time. 49.4 for Rokas.
We're currently setting the pace. That was 148. We're 5-0. Okay, Dan, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Race has flown by.
It's not been too lonely for you, has it, George?
I've been listening to the stream.
Ah, there's another off track there. 32 incidents. Gap to Rokas 2.5. And Rokas has a bit of traffic. Andre is holding him up a bit there. He's trying to get out of the way, but it's an awkward place to do it.
Green flag in sector 2.
Someone's had a spin somewhere.
How are you so much better in the braking than me with the controller? I can't understand.
Right side,
amazing.
clear right.
Thanks, Andre. Oh, that's an off track there. Get the run out. Okay, that's going to be like a 48.7. But it won't register because it was an off track. Rokas was a 49.6.
Debris in.
So that's another 9/10 to Rokas on that lap. Oh, absolutely, JK. Consistency is one of the most satisfying feelings when you can nail in lap after lap after lap after lap. It's definitely not happening today. But those are the days when it kind of feels easy and it's like, why didn't anyone drive quicker? It's like, well, they couldn't. You were just good. Just accept the fact you actually did good for once, you know? But it's hard for me to do that because I'm always thinking that I'm getting something wrong or there's always somebody better. And generally there is. I mean, take a look at Sven. Regularly in the 148, 149s. No mistakes, knocking in lap after lap after lap. Had some close battles with Matt at the start, obviously, but obviously Matt self-sabotaged himself with the spin, and then for some reason the fuel didn't work at the stop, which was unfortunate because we would have had a nice battle otherwise. Shame to see him fall out of contention like that.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh, gear shift again. That's one of the things, I mean, I wondered the amount of time that I've lost in missed shifts throughout the course of this stream. Would I have gained that back by having auto paddles? Sorry, having auto clutch and paddle shift on. Right, the way George is doing, because yeah, he's losing a bit of time down the straights, but I've probably lost several seconds throughout the course of this race when I've crunched the gears.
Just done a 149.00.
Good lap from Rokas though, his best of the race, 49 flat. Don't think I was anywhere near that. So the gap is stable.
Gap to debris ahead is now 1.4.
Okay, 1.4 seconds, battling for the podium with 6 minutes to go. What do you reckon? Doable? Got to make sure the gears don't crunch again. Front right tyre down to 57%. It's almost as worn out as the rear left, the rear right, which has been on since the start of the race. Oops, someone's in the gravel up ahead. Who's that? That's Sean Patterson.
Yellow flag, sector 2.
Thank you, Sean.
You're welcome.
Okay, Dan. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Okay, gap is close with Rokus now. One good run, that's all it'll take. Oh, misshift again, Dan, come on.
Sector 2 is now green.
There's only 2 tenths I got on Rokus then.
48.81.
It's not enough. I need a scruffy lap from Rokus. I need a good lap from me, with no misshifts or wobbles or anything like that. I reckon maybe 3 or 4 laps to go with this, right? Maybe 3. This and 2 more. Rally line on the way in there. That'll do. Get the exit. Okay, this is good. We're within roughly a second now, so slipstream should start to be taking effect, especially considering the aerodynamic profile of a brick that this Volvo is. Good exit there. Yeah, Sven's got this in the bag.
Draft time.
Yeah. Do you still have round tires, JD? Mine are like squares now.
They're 25% left.
Yeah. I have a little more, but my wheels...
There we go, that's the kind of lap I need to do.
Did you
2
take
laps
new
to go.
tires?
You're reeling debris in. The gap
also
is
took a few
0.42.
lockups.
Fastest lap. That lap was at 148.23.
Alright, Mr. Bishy, have fun. You don't want to stick around for the end of this? It's close. We've got 2 laps to go, and this is the battle for third. He's defending.
Car left.
Oh.
Clear left.
What?
Besides, I took new front tires.
I've never locked the rears there.
I did as well.
Why did that happen?
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
I wasn't even braking later than normal. It's literally like a force field. As soon as I get near any other car, it just...
2 minutes.
The rear brake's loose. I don't understand. I don't understand that. Why did the car do that? I wasn't offline. I wasn't braking later than normal. It just went into the... tapped the right and then it lost grip. Oh well, say goodbye to P3. Massive shame. Massive shame. I was really looking forward to that with Rokus. I just don't get it.
One more lap, TJ.
Yeah. Did you take 4 tires, JD?
Yeah, full fuel, full tyres.
Ah, okay. Yeah,
Sorry.
shouldn't be in front of
Sorry
you.
for the lack of excitement. I was looking forward to battling there. I'm really sorry. I've let you down for the podium. I feel really bad about that. Only thing I can do is just push like hell on this last lap. Hope I can catch him.
1 more lap to go.
Hopefully make some mistake. That's all I can do. Is do the best lap of the race and hope for a Rokus mistake. Although he's not going to be feeling the pressure from this far back. Two seconds. Nah, he's gonna have to throw it off the road for me to get this.
I mean, to hypnotize you. Going right.
Oh, that's a bit snappy there.
Yeah.
Very little fuel left.
Yeah, Yeah, it could be side-to-side aero loss, JK. It's been a consistent theme throughout this race that just whenever I get near to anybody in a battling position, the car just loses grip, specifically on the rear. Then again, these tyres are like an hour and a half old, so that could have something to do with it.
Again.
We're running on fumes, mate.
Just a reminder that when the leader crosses the line to finish, there's a 30-second countdown, so yeah, go for it.
You heard it, JD.
No, TJ, staying behind you.
Ah, come on.
True, Jasper.
I think he's fooling with you.
Definitely would deserve it.
And that's P4.
P4. Okay, that's the finish. Well done, mate.
Like,
It could have been P3.
Time it hits exactly 0.
It could have been P3, but that's just me stuffing up and...
Hurry up and do donuts.
Corner.
Yeah. Ah, well. Never mind, P4 is good.
You gone off.
It was...
Oh, good race, everyone.
I wanted to let you come close.
That's so
I was
scruffy.
So distracted that I went off the track.
That's so scruffy from me.
Great race.
You earned it. You were faster. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, superb racing.
Yeah, but you have exactly the same time in the results. No. Sorry, you didn't finish the lap. Okay.
Yeah.
We all have the same time.
Did it keep the positions though? Was that the order you finished in?
Yeah. Yeah. The order is correct.
Oh, excellent. Okay. Thank you, Cole.
That was really good.
Thanks, JK. John, Sean.
That was another really good race.
Yeah, the standard of driving is incredibly good. Like, you guys are just so good to race with. It's like nice and clean. And the only time anyone goes off the road is when they make a mistake themselves. Thoroughly enjoyable.
There were hardly any yellows.
I know, I was thinking of like, how can I manufacture a safety car at the end of the race here, because nobody's going off. I thought, we've had a naked New Zealand man run down the track, we had seagulls at Thermalito. I mean, I don't think I could, get away with doing another one in this race. So just, yeah, green flag the whole way.
I mean, it's your race, you can do whatever you want, really.
I know, but I've got to have at least some credibility when I throw that safety car. It was just, the gaps were too good and the battles were too good as well. Everyone was just closing in on each other, so yeah, I didn't want to upset that. If everyone was spread out, maybe it was a different case, but no, people were closing gaps and having good battles. I didn't want to disrupt that. It looked like a lot of fun.
Dan, can you see the results?
Yes, I can.
Can you see who got faster between me and you in Sector 1?
Oh!
got one over you on something.
Hey, 1,000ths of a second. Congrats, Sven, on the win, by the way. That was incredible consistency up the front there, mate.
Yeah, amazing driving.
Shame that Matt had to drop out of it because of the fuel thing, but yeah, no, that looked like a tasty battle with you two there at the front for a while. It was changing on the relative. You were in the lead, then Matt was in the lead, then you're back in the lead again, Sven.
Yeah, the first 30 minutes were really great.
Did you take just front tyres, or what was your strategy in that one?
I just took front tires, nothing special.
Yeah. I'm guessing that you did the same as well, Tobias, because you didn't come out of the pit 17 seconds down the road today.
Yeah, I was planning for a safety car this time, but it didn't happen.
Yeah. Sorry to disappoint.
Fronts too. But I did catch up quite a bit. I had a bunch of mistakes though.
Yeah, I saw you go off the road at one point. I was like, the rare Tobias mistake, but I threw it off the road heaps myself, and Rokus was safe in the end for third.
Yeah, I don't know what was happening during the race, but I had no comms at all. Couldn't hear a thing.
Oh.
I had to just quit and rejoin now to start hearing stuff, as in Discord.
Yeah. Oh, unlucky, mate. Yeah, thankfully we didn't call a safety car then.
I realised what was going on, and I was sort of watching for everybody to slow and react to it.
It looked like there was a good battle around like the P9, P10 kind of area at some point. It looked like it was quite close.
There were several good battles throughout the race. We sort of all got together, then all spread apart, then all got back together again. It was really good fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had several as well near the back, like P9.
Thanks, Trey.
Whatever. Yeah, almost probably 3/4 of the race. I was right in front of or right behind somebody.
Yeah, it kind of goes in phases, this car. You know, you get some grip on the tyres, so you start to push and you have some battles. And then it overheats and you have to you lose the pace for a lap or two, so it spreads out and then everybody comes back together. It's like, yeah, I noticed that for sure up at like the P3, 4 region as well. It was just constantly ebbing and flowing. It's great. Because I know in some races, everybody gets into the rhythm and the gaps just kind of expand, and then that's it. You kind of know where you're going to finish, and you know you're not going to catch anybody. But yeah, in this, there's always a chance. There's always a chance. No, thanks for coming though. That was awesome fun, and thanks to everybody who did both races as well. That's a big commitment, especially considering the time zone differences involved.
Well, it was twice as much fun now.
True, and you did the full 10,000 seconds as well. Anybody who did both races, so congratulations.
Oh, 10,000, that makes me an expert, I think, isn't that right?
Yeah, let's do that.
1/60th of an expert.
160 that's 10,000 hours, right? Damn.
Oh, it'd be 1/360th then, wouldn't it, George?
That's very true.
Yes, exactly.
I think the timing was. I think timing was the only time something was well timed for New Zealand with 8 p.m. and 8 a.m. because otherwise everything here is happening when everyone else in the world is basically sleeping.
Yeah, true.
One of the fun challenges of this community.
Yeah, there's people from everywhere, so trying to pick a time for everybody to join at the same time is always a nightmare, but yeah. The 12 hours difference thing worked out really well this time. Did it for bin car, did it for here again. Job done. But I'm going to go and wrap up the stream now anyway, so I'll be back in about 5 minutes. If anyone wants to hang around for chat or just watch some replays and stuff, but if not, thank you for coming, thank you for racing, always a pleasure. Hope you enjoyed it. I don't know what the next one's going to be, what the next community event's going to be. Haven't got anything planned at the moment, but I'm sure there'll be something in the works very soon, because it's always fun to do these kind of things and race with you guys. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, no, thank you. Really enjoyed that, and hope you did too.
Well, thank you.
Thanks for organising. See you.
It was awesome.
Thank you. See you.
I'll make some.
Yeah, thank you, Dan.
Hope
No
everyone
worries.
enjoyed.
Any final words for YouTube before I sign it off?
Good enough.
Thanks, Dad. And on that note, I'll see you all soon. And that is the DDF Racer community event done. Oh, definitely, Jasper. Thermalito is going to be on the cards in November, but I just don't know if there's going to be anything before that. You never know. Hopefully, because November's a long way to wait. It's 3 months away. And since the Hot Lap challenges kind of stopped happening and were put on hold, it's kind of been a bit lonely here. I've missed racing with you guys and going wheel to wheel with you guys and girls. It's good fun as always. Great turnout, 13 cars on the grid. And unfortunately Matt couldn't finish the race due to an issue with the fuel, but his pace says he would have been right in it with a 49.1. 48.2 for me, fastest lap again, beat Tobias and Sven. So I can take home the fastest lap, but I can't take home anything other than that because the consistency was no good. Oh well, it is what it is. And somebody beat Tobias. I had a Germany 1-2, and then Rokas filling out the podium again. Congratulations to everybody involved. Nah, great fun as always, and my dad bringing it home in 6th. That's good to see. Great fun. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Dad. So, time for me to wrap up the stream, finish off my cheese and bacon roll, or whatever it is, because I've been thinking about that whole race, and get my hoodie off and cool down, because it's stinking hot. Coming up on the channel next is the Premier Endurance League series on the 11th of August. 2 hours in the iRacing Ford Mustang GT3 at Misano. let's see how that goes. I managed to just miss out on the top 10 last time with a P11 at Navarra, but then again that circuit wasn't exactly suited to the Ford Mustang, so maybe we'll be having some better luck this time next week, or not this time, in about 12 hours in a week. We'll see how we go. And then after that, EAWRC, the community event in Spain in my favourite Ford Escort Mark II, H2 rear-wheel drive, is happening on the 27th of August. Maybe there'll be a Bulk Brogan stream in between then or something. Maybe a new VR headset will turn up in between then or something as well. You never know. Everything is a little bit up in the air, penciled in at the moment. But what I do know is there's not going to be much happening towards the end of August, because a lot of people couldn't make this race because it's summer break, you know, summer vacation in Europe. It's going to be a winter vacation for me, so yeah, I'm going to be having a couple of weeks away from the channel, just enjoying life and going on a road trip and doing all that lovely stuff. So there'll be a slight lull in streams for a couple of weeks, shall we say, but hopefully I'll get like a video or something scheduled in to just fill the gap in the meantime. But that's what's coming up, so keep an eye out for that, keep an eye on the Discord, keep up to date with everything, and yeah, I love your work. Thank you so much, everybody. Massive pleasure as always. Confirmation of the results again, and confirmation of the awesome cars we drove today, the Volvo 240Ts. They never let us down. Never let us down at all. Great fun. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Look after yourselves, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye.